so to avoid the distraction. Okay, so later on we will giving out the e-cert. Okay, so for those who join us as a live only. Okay, so who are registered with us but didn't join us as a live, you are not qualified to get it. Alright. Later we will give you the link at the last of the webinar. Okay, so you just fill it in. Okay, so after that we will have a lockdown 15 minutes after the webinar starts. Alright, so if you have any friends who haven't joined us, please ask them to join us as soon as possible. Okay. Okay, next we will talk about the agenda for today. Okay, so during this webinar you will know how to set the goals, and you know the urgent and important principle, time management system, and also make a to-do list. Okay, and at the end of the session you will have some learning outcomes. Okay, so you will know about how to effectively setting a goal. Okay, prioritize the task, time management, and also tools for to-do list. Okay, so next I would like to introduce the speakers for today. Okay, he's Mr. Tony. Okay, he has a study electronic engineering background and have a 3 years experience in designing and test engineering. Okay, and he also already master in training and engineer for 7 years in robotics education industrial. So currently he's a school outreach assistant managers for our State College Penang. Okay, and also a co-founder for Plan B Learning. Okay, so without wasting any time, I would like to pass the mic to our speaker for today, Mr. Tony.
Okay, thank you, Jean. Welcome everyone to this webinar. How are you today? If you are good, can you give me a response? Maybe type 1. If you are good, type 1. If you are not so good, also type 1. So at least you wish you to have a good day. Okay, great. So today I will be sharing something called how to manage time effectively without overstress preparing for your SPM. Okay, I will be sharing a few tips. Alright, I hope that this tip can actually help you preparing your SPM well. So let me put up the slide. Okay. If you can see my slide, can you type 2? Okay, great. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so for today, I'll be sharing 4 tips here how to effectively manage your time well. Okay, there are four key things here that you need to do it so that you can manage your time very well. The first is always set a goal. Okay, you need a big goal before you start anything. Right. The second thing that you need to do is what we call urgent or important principle. Basically, is that you need to list down which task is urgent and then which task is important. And then from there, you have to remove those tasks that is not really important to you. All right. The third is after you set a goal and you have choose which task is very important and urgent. And then the next is you have to do a time management system, a very simple one, just a very simple schedule. All right. And then lastly, I will show you to make a to-do list, okay, by priority. Okay, to do a to-do list by priority, and I will show you a tool which I'm currently using it for make this effectively. Okay, make a to-do list effectively. Okay, so some of you might be asking that, hey, what is Plan B learning? I think some of you have know about it, and some of you might don't know. Okay, Plan B learning is basically is a online learning center, okay, whereby we actually provide e-tuition, okay, for secondary school students like you all, and then we also provide e-counseling towards higher education, meaning if next day, meaning next year, and you want to go for higher education, you want to go for university, private university, and you need to get some advices, or you need to get some idea which unit is good, and then you can contact me, and then we can arrange a time to give you some idea which unit is good. But currently we're actually focusing on e-tuition, which is we have provided a few subjects, and I will show you which subject that we actually provide e-tuition later. All right. Okay, let me start with set goal. This session will be quite, I won't take so long time because it's not much thing to cover. It's just basically teach you how to manage, okay, these 4 tips I will cover, and then teach you how to manage it effectively. Okay, first thing first is set goal. If you have heard about this before, you might get some idea. Okay, there's something called SMART. Okay, SMART goal. Set a SMART goal. Okay, what is SMART goal? Okay, SMART goal, the S has to be specific. Your goal has to be very specific. Okay. Secondly, it have to be very meaningful. The third one, achievable. Okay, you won't go to set a goal that is cannot achieve. Okay, there's no point for doing that. The fourth one is relevant. The fifth one is time bound. Okay, when you set a goal, you have to make sure that this goal actually fulfill all these 5 things: specific, meaningful, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Okay, what is specific? Specific is meaning that when you set a goal, it must be very precise. Okay, mesti dengan sangat tepat, dengan detail. Okay, very detailed. Okay. Meaningful, what is meaningful? Okay, any one of you haven't mute your mic, you might want to do so. Okay, let me take a look. Okay, good. So when you talk about meaningful, okay, what you mean by meaningful is that your goal has to come with a reason. Okay, must have a reason why you want to achieve that goal badly. Okay, if this goal doesn't have meaning, okay, then what's the point you want to do that? Okay, there's no point of doing that if the goal doesn't give you anything or doesn't meaning at all. Okay, must have a reason for that goal. The third one, achievable. Achievable means that when you set a goal, okay, you must make sure that you have a small goal, medium goal, and a long-term goal. All right. So you won't suddenly go and set a long-term goal and you expect to achieve it by tomorrow. Okay, this is not achievable. What you mean by achievable is that maybe you start from small goal, okay, something that you can done it today, okay, and then if you done it every day, and it become a medium goal. So when you done it every week, and it become a long-term goal. So from there you can build up momentum, and it's achievable. All right, it must be achievable. Okay, the fourth one is relevant. Relevant is that why I say it's values, what you believe. Okay, apa yang kamu percaya, what do you believe? Okay, if you set a goal that it doesn't match with your belief, okay, then you won't actually put like I'll say full force to do it. Okay, if you set a goal that it seems like you won't believe it will be achieved, okay, then at the end of the day you will not achieve it at all, because initially you already not believing it, and then you will not put full force to it. Okay, the fifth one is called time bound. Okay, time bound means that when you set a goal, must have a time set. If you didn't put a time into your goal, that is not a goal, it's just a dream. All right, so it's a daydream or night dream, is up to you. But if the goal without the time, then it's basically just a dream, right? So I will give some example later on, so I would like everyone to participate in, right? So like on the bottom one, I put here, I want to improve my mathematics subject score by 20% on the coming SPM trial exam, which is on October 2020, example. Okay, so you can see here that I actually apply the SMART goal here, which is very specific. I want to improve my mathematics subject, very specific mathematics subject. Okay, and by the score of 20%, 20% achievable. All right, I didn't say I want to get, let's say I'm right now I fail mathematics, So I wish I can get A by the next exam. Okay, that seems like it's a very big goal. That seems like a very long-term goal. It might not achievable. So I'll put achievable, and is that 20%. Okay, at least I get a 20%. Okay, 20 marks increase first, and then I work out more later on. All right. Okay, here I also got put the time bond here, if you can see. Okay, coming SPM exam on October 2020. Okay, that's the time. Okay, it's also quite meaningful. If I feel this mathematics, I might cannot get into a good university. All right, so I want to go to a good university, but if I don't have uh, get this done, okay, I might cannot get a university. Okay, I might have to go and start to work. All right, so it doesn't have meaning after that. If I don't get this done, it must have meaningful. All right, so I have put a few example, and I wish everyone to participate in. All right, if you can see the number one, which one are the smart goal? Yeah, okay, I need you to identify. Okay, number one will improve my AdMath, okay, additional mathematics AdMath result soon. Okay, do you think this is a smart goal? Okay, do you think this is a smart goal? If you think this is a smart goal, type 1. If you think this is not a smart goal, no, okay, type 2. Okay, can you type in the screen? Okay, I see Xia type 2, Kang type 2, okay, Florence, all right. Do you think this is a smart goal? If you think this is a smart goal, okay, type 1. If you think no, this is not a smart goal, type 2. Okay, I need everyone to type in your screen. Okay, I wish everyone to participate in. Is that it? Okay, for me, no, this is not a smart goal. Why? First thing I said will improve my mathematics result. So the first question comes is who will improve? Okay, you want to improve or who want to improve for you? All right. Okay, second thing here, result soon. What do you mean by soon? Tomorrow, next year, next year, or when? All right, it doesn't have a specific date for that, so it's not really a good goal. Okay, let's see question number 2. I want to get A plus on my math result on exam next week. So let's say for question number 2. Currently, I fail on my math result. So I put a goal. I want to get A on my math result. Okay, on the exam next week. Do you think this is a smart goal? If you think it's yes, then type yes. If you think no, then type no. Can you do that? Can everyone do that? Do you think this is a smart goal? Currently, I get a F. Okay, I failed, but I want to get A on you know, uh, next exam. Okay, for me, this is not practical. Okay, I would say no. Why? I fail, right? I might be failed a lot of time already, but you suddenly tell me there's an exam coming on next week and you want to get an A class. Okay, it seems to be very specific, but it seems to be also not achievable. Okay, it's not achievable. Okay, why not you work on something very small goal? Okay, and then build out the momentum from there. Okay, small goal, medium goal, and long term goal. So if you suddenly say I'm currently a fail, but I want to get A on the next week, this is not achievable. Okay, the third one, I want to score 30% better on my math result, okay, on the coming exam in June 2020. Do you think this is a smart goal? If you think this is a smart one, type yes. If it's no, then type no. Okay, I see Chun-Yi type yes. Okay, Kisha, Bojan, okay, I see you got agree. Florence also got agree. All right, yes. This is a smart goal. Okay, I want to score 30%. Myself, I want score 30% better. Okay, I have a specific one, 30% better on my math result on coming exam. Okay, so it's achievable. Okay, 30% better, achievable on coming exam, so it's got time bound. Right. Okay, number 4. I want to score A plus on my SPM English paper, let's say, on February 20, so that I am eligible to join a better university. Do you think this is a smart goal? If you are, type yes. If no, type no. Okay. Do you think this is a smart goal? If you are, type yes. Okay. Yes. So this is a smart goal, but I think number 4 even better. If you can do a goal, okay, like what I did here, example for number 4, that would be better. You know why? Because I actually put down so that I am eligible to join better university. This one is how to say it's meaningful to me, and also it's very relevant. Okay, very relevant. Okay, so if you can do that, it's actually much better. Okay, I will advise everyone, if you want to write a goal, write like this number 4. Okay, it will be better. Okay, and it's very clear to you. Okay, first thing first, always set goal. If you don't have a goal, no point you work on something. If you don't have objective, no point you go and work for something, because at the end of the day, you will ask yourself, like what I'm doing right now, I pun tak tahu buat apa sekarang. Okay, you will lost. Eventually, you will lost. So always set a goal first. You want to get A, set a goal. Set you want to get A. Okay. Second thing, after you have a goal, okay, next is we need to apply this principle, urgent important principle. Okay, what is urgent important principle? So basically it's just like a 4 quadrant, okay, which have urgent and important. Okay, urgent, not urgent, important, not important. Okay, basically you got 4. Okay, if your task is dropped into this quadrant number 1, okay, it's a very urgent task and it's very important task. The only action you have to do is do it. Okay, you have no choice. If this task is fall on this quadrant, all you need to do is take action immediately and do it right now. Okay, if the task is dropped on quadrant 2, which is very important task, but it's not really so urgent yet. Okay, if the task is dropped in here, and then you have to do planning. Okay, planning on when you want to execute. Okay, planning on when you want to start doing it. Then this is for number 2. If your task is dropped on this quadrant, it's a not really important goal. Okay, but it's very urgent. Okay, it's not really important, but it's very urgent. Okay, usually this task is what I call interruption. Okay, like maybe you are doing something else. Okay, suddenly, your friend drop you a message. Okay, drop you a WhatsApp. Okay, and the WhatsApp say, hey, let's go somewhere to play. Okay, it's not really important one, all right. It's not really important, but it's urgently. Okay, they want you to reply soon. Okay, if for me, and then I will what I will do is I will delegate, or in other words is that I will delay the reply. Okay, I don't reply immediately because it's not really important, although it look urgent. Okay, I will delay it. Okay, quadrant number 4, if your task is not important and also not urgent, okay, what you need to do is just eliminate it. Okay, basically what I call is that just tak payah buat lah. Okay, you're wasting time if you do it. Okay, you'll be wasting time. Okay, so let's take a look for some example over here. Okay, let's start with a homework. Okay, I need everyone to participate here. Let's start for homework. Okay, for homework, which quadrant do you think is your drop at? Quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4? Okay, for homework. Okay, do you think which quadrant? Okay, I need everyone to participate. If you type quadrant 1, type 1. Quadrant 2, type 2. Okay, so everyone says quadrant 1. Yep, exactly. Homework is on quadrant 1. So meaning, once you go back home, have your lunch, everything, Okay, first thing you have to do is settle your homework immediately. Okay, non-negotiable. Okay, this is the first thing. Okay, let's see exercise. Okay, is exercise, which quadrant is it? Okay, everyone can participate. Quadrant 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 for exercise. Okay, Kishan say 3, Kang say 2. Okay, Florence say 2. What else? Okay, 3, 1. Is exercise very important? I believe it is a yes, right? Is exercise very urgent? That's the question. It's very important. Everyone knows exercise is very important, but is exercise very urgent? Okay, so some of you type 1, some of you type 2, some of you type 3. Right? For me, it's not so urgent, but it's very important. So what I need to do, I will plan ahead. Okay, I will do planning. So I will put a schedule when I want to do exercise. Okay, but it's not very urgent. But if you put on urgent, meaning that once you back from home, you have to do exercise immediately. All right, so it's still not really so practical. Okay, not practical. But you can plan ahead. Maybe on 5 o'clock, then only I go for exercise. Okay, study. Okay, do revision. Okay, revision or study. Which quadrant do you think you'll fall at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can everyone answer me? Which quadrant for study or do revision? Which quadrant you will fall at? 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? Okay, I'll say 1. Kang say 1. Okay, who else? 1. Frank said 2. Xia said 2. Okay, Gojun said 2. Okay, yes, it's on 2. Because you are doing homework, you don't expect yourself to do revision immediately, but plan ahead. Maybe not on morning, but you can do it before you go to sleep. Okay, an hour before you go to sleep, maybe you can do some revision. All right, plan ahead. So it's a very important task, but it's not really so urgent. Okay, so for prepare for tomorrow, I do it for you. Okay, this one is a very urgent task. Okay, so once you have done your homework, okay, do prepare for tomorrow. Okay, maybe you know that tomorrow will be have BM class, maybe have chemistry class. Okay, prepare the necessary notes. Right. Okay, this one I need everyone to answer. Okay, I want to see your answer. Long hours social media. Okay, maybe meaning that you go, Facebook or Instagram. Okay, but for long hours, what I mean by long hours is not like 1 or 2 minutes. Long hours. Which quadrant you fall at? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very clear. Everyone said 4. Good. So you have to eliminate the long hours social media. Don't spend too much time on your social media, especially like right now. Okay, during this MCO. Okay, we have most of us have nothing to do. Okay, don't spend too much time on social media. Okay, plan your time ahead for do some revision or start. Read some books. Okay. Okay, last one. Constantly replying text message from a friend. Okay, meaning you know WhatsApp with your friends or whatsoever. Which quadrant do you fall at? 1, 2, 3, 4. Your friend texts you, it might have important task, it doesn't mean that it's not so important. So which quadrant you will fall at? Okay, I saw some answer coming in. There's 3, or most of you say 3. Okay, good. Seems like you all have the mindset. Okay, how to apply your time effectively. Okay, so for constantly replying message is not really important, but it always urgent. You know why? Your friend texts you that they expect you to reply them immediately. Okay, but if you want to achieve something, you have a goal, a smart goal to do it. You have to learn to say no, or you have to learn to say maybe do some delay. Okay, for those tasks that is not important. Okay, so for this one, delay your text message. Okay, you don't need to reply them immediately. Okay, For long hours social media, okay, don't do that. Okay, spend some time read the book. It will benefit you a lot. Okay. Okay, so for your information, in Plan B Learning, we actually provide a free trial for our e-tuition. Okay, we will have this e-tuition up very fast soon. Okay, if some of you might have want to try out our free trial e-tuition because right now it's MCO. Okay, just let me know. Okay, I will put out my contact number later, or later on you can also go to our survey form and then put down your subject that you wish to go for a free trial. Okay, we have a lot of subjects. BI, account, mathematics is just one of it. Okay. Okay. Third skill you need to put in. Okay, this one is very fast. Time management. So you know you have a goal already. Second is you have your priority. Okay, I would say priority, the urgent and important principle. You have a priority. The third one, you have to start do a system, or in other words, manage your time well. Okay, start at the execution part already. Okay, so this is just an example of a schedule, okay, which I recommended. Okay, for all of you to have a reference. Of course, you can make some changes here. It's up to you, but this is just for reference. All right. I believe morning until 2 o'clock you are at school. Okay, basically you can't do anything. All you need to do is just focus on whatever teacher has teach you in the class. Okay, just focus. After 2 o'clock onwards, okay, until 10 o'clock at the night, basically this is the time for you to do your decision, or in other words is that for you to execute your goal. Okay, from 2 to 10, these 8 hours usually is the time for you to do decision. If you make use of this time wisely, you will get what you want, you will achieve your goal. But if you didn't follow, or you are not disciplined enough to follow the plan, you will have tough time later. All right. Okay, so morning usually at school you just focus. Once you're back from school, I will always suggest you have a lunch, have a rest. Okay, don't have to be so rushed and start everything. Okay, have a rest first, and then 3 to 5, I always say it's the best time for you to do some homework because you are still fresh. Whatever teacher teach today in the morning, you still fresh, so you can do some homework by this time. Okay, by 5 to 6 o'clock. Okay, go to do some exercise. Okay, a simple exercise, maybe take 30 minutes, okay, or 45 minutes, or an hour if you wish. Okay, go for jogging, or you want to do gym. Okay, anything that can make you healthy. Okay, do some exercise. Okay, relax the muscles. Okay, for your information, for those people that actually exercise a lot, okay, their mind is actually quite powerful. Okay, I actually advise my friends to do more exercise, because the more exercise you've done, okay, your mind is more fresh, and you, how to say, you can process things faster. Okay, that's why you can see those highly successful people usually go exercise. Okay, they do exercise every day. Okay, 50 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, some of them even do 1 hour. Okay, okay, so you have to plan ahead for exercise. It's very important. Okay, but it doesn't look so urgent, so you have to plan ahead. All right, so after that, continue for your dinner and take a rest after that. Okay, and then lastly, okay, uh, I will advise you to do some planning also for what's for tomorrow. Okay, what's coming tomorrow, what you need to do. You might want to do some planning. Okay, maybe you want to set some goals. Okay, for tomorrow, anything happen tomorrow. Okay, you want to do something, then just plan ahead on this time. Okay, and this is the time also is the best for you to do revision. Okay, study. Why? I think some of you have experienced this before, that if you study before you sleep, okay, the next day morning, uh, somehow whatever you have got, you have read through, okay, you have do a revision the day before, is still there, okay, on the next day morning, okay. So this is the best time for you to study. Of course, this is just a sample for you to follow, okay. You can change it anytime according to your schedule, okay. This is just a sample, right? And then what I want to say here is that for this time management system, okay, you have to be very disciplined. Okay, the first thing I will say is you have to be very disciplined. Okay, if not, you miss out of it, and then that's it. Okay, the second thing, this is one of my experience, personal experience. Okay, uh, if you have skipped any one of it, okay, don't rush, to fulfill it back. So meaning, let's say take an example for study and revision. Okay, let's say you have something else to do during this time, and you didn't manage to go to do a revision during this time, and then it's already 10 o'clock. Okay, so my suggestion is that if this one is already skipped, okay, so just skip it. Okay, don't use the time that you're not supposed to go and fulfill this goal. Okay, once you skip it, then you just skip it. You don't go and fulfill it back later on, because if you do that, then your schedule will be very messy. At the end of the day, you will feel that, oh my god, I'm very tired. How to follow this schedule was so tiring. I have a lot of job to do. I cannot manage to study at this time, so I have to change it to 10. But time I want to rest already, wow, very tired, cannot. So if you have skipped this one, then just skip it. Okay, if you think this cannot work, then you have to rearrange until it work. Okay, so but at the end of the day, you still have to discipline, fulfill all the things that I written over here. Do homework, do exercise, do revision, planning for tomorrow. Okay, but the timing is up to you. As long as you fulfill it and you have a good rest, okay, good dinner, good lunch, then okay. Okay, this is just a sample. Okay, lastly, so you have all three set goal. Okay, you have an urgent important principle, and you have also done the time management system. You have the schedule already for you to reference. Next is we have to do this. Okay, a checkbox. I would say a checkbox. Okay, make sure you have done it. So for checkbox, okay, so basically, I would say just write down anything that you wish to do on tomorrow. Let's say what you want to do, you have a goal already, you know your which one is important, you have your schedule ready. So next is you write down whatever you want to do tomorrow. Okay, just write down on a piece of paper, then just write it down. Okay, and then from, let's say you write down 10 action you want to do. Okay, second step is that you have to break it to ABC, A to F. Let's say example, I put here A to F. A is very important, very urgent. Okay, maybe B is very important but not so urgent. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, so when you want to put A to F or A to D, is up to you. Or maybe you put like, oh, this one is very important and very urgent, so I put at number one. Okay, quadrant one. Quadrant two is not very important but not so urgent. Okay, up to you. Okay, but as long as you come up with priority. Okay, and then third thing you have to do is execution. Okay, work your way through it in order. So you have a very urgent task until not so urgent task. Okay, and then you just work all the way through. Okay, from A to the last. Okay, so example here. I have a mathematics chapter 2 question that my teacher asked me to answer. So this one is a very urgent, very important. Okay, obviously. So the first thing is, okay, put out the A, and then when you do go execute, complete this first. Okay, revision is on quadrant 2. Okay, is very important, not so urgent, so you have to do revision. So you don't is B, and then the last exercise. Okay, up to you, you have to put it down. Okay, and then you complete one by one. So once you done it, tick. Okay, A is搞定. Okay, or you cancel it, just cancel it. Okay, just cancel it if you done it. The B done, cancel. C done, cancel. D done, cancel. Just cancel whatever you've done. So at the end of the day, you see, oh, I have canceled a lot. Okay, I've done almost everything. Wow, this is a good achievement. Okay, so this goal is achievable if I follow this system, every day discipline. Okay, so once you have to do this, then you can get things done. And before I end the sharing for today, this is the simple tools that I'm currently using it. Okay, I think it's quite, how to say, systematic. Okay, quite systematic. Okay, it's called Wonderlist. This is an app. By the way, this is an app. I believe Android also have. Okay, the app called Wonderlist. So this is basically you can also install into your computer and also to your phone, and it can sync together. Okay, what I mean is sync together is that if you update anything on your phone, and when you go to your PC, you open your Wonderlist, you also can see, hey, it's already updated. Okay, so Wonderlist, currently using it, I quite love it because it can help me to break into categories. Okay, maybe this one is for housework. Okay, my mom wanted me to do this, that. Okay, I got some homework to do. Okay, my friend want me to entertain them for a while, blah blah blah. Okay, so for family, okay, my mom want to do this. Okay, my mom want to do that, and my dad wanted to do this. My dad wanted to do that, blah blah blah. You just write down and then category it by A B C D. Okay, and then second one is what? Okay, your homework A B C D. Okay, and then you can put in, okay, by when, what's the time I want to finish it. Okay, by what time. Okay, in case I forgot, I can set a reminder. Okay, what time this alarm will come out, and then I have to go and do it. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then next is that you can add subtasks. Okay, maybe like for mathematics question, got question 1, 3, 5, 6. Okay, I need to answer only, the rest no need. Okay, you can put mathematics here and subtask. Question 1, question 3, question 5, question 6. Okay, subtask. Okay, add the note. Okay, anything that I need to take note, and then you can add a note. So I think this one is a very wonderful apps for you to track uh, your progress every day. Okay, for your to-do list. So if you want to use technology, go ahead. If you feel you don't have a good phone, you want to do it traditional way, that's even better also. You can use a piece of paper, write now what you need to do for tomorrow. Okay, by tomorrow, and then you just cross out whatever you're done. Cross, 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 cross. All right. So I believe, I hope that this sharing, these 4 tips can actually help you a lot. Okay, maybe I go through a summary. First thing is you have to set a goal. Second thing, you have to measure which one is important, which one is urgent. Third thing, you have to start with your time management system. Okay, put out a schedule. Okay, a draft schedule. The fourth one, make a to-do list. Okay, if you follow this system, I believe that you can actually get a good result. Okay, after that, right? Okay, so before I end, so just a reminder for everyone again. So we actually provide a free trial for our subject, okay, by online learning, and we actually don't teach, the whole syllabus, okay, because if you teach the whole syllabus, it become not so focusing, because once you miss it, then you miss it. All right, then that's it. Okay, there will be a 20, 30 classes, then it will be quite boring as well. For plan B, we actually focus on chapter. Okay, so let's say your mathematics, let's say chapter 2 is quite tough, okay, for you. Then we will have a class, the e-tuition class, only focus on mathematics chapter 2. Then we will go deep until you have understand. This is what we are focusing to do on. We go for chapter, and we're not going for the whole syllabus. Okay, but let's say mathematics got 5 chapters, and all 5 chapters are very important. Okay, then we have 5 classes for that. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. Okay, all 5 classes. And for now, we actually open for free trial. Okay, well, one-time free trial for your e-tuition. So in case if you are keen to do that, okay, later on when you put in your certificate, okay, remember to tick the subject you wish to go for a free trial. Okay, so this is my contact number. In case you need to ask me anything, feel free to do so. Okay, You can screenshot if you want to, okay, or text me later on. Okay, from here, I will say thank you very much, and I hope you gain something from here. Okay, I pass back the mic to our moderator for today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony, for sharing the very fruitful information regarding how you manage your time wisely and effectively. Okay, so may I ask, do you have any questions? We'll open for a Q&A session now. Sorry, Tony, I need to share my slide.
Yes, yes, I already pass you the present. Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyone have any question to ask before we end for today? So if you
Okay.
don't have question, then you can proceed.
Okay, I think don't have questions. Right? Okay, so thank you everyone for joining us. Okay, now we will move to our link of the cert. Okay, here is the attached with the link of our cert lah. So we will open it for 30 minutes from now on. Okay, you can fill in all your information and we will send you the e-cert within 30 days. Okay, and when you fill in this cert, right, actually you need to put your accurate email, because some of them they just put a email which is not accurate, and then we can't really send you the email, right? And the name of yourself need to be full name. Okay, don't put just what YZ Chong or anything. Okay, so next, what is the next of our webinar? Will be later. Okay, it's about how to learn fast and effectively without difficulties in memorizing SPM theory subjects. Right, so with visual learning style. Okay, so at 3:30. So who register with us, we hope to see you later. Okay, so next. Okay, so if you want to know more about our webinar, you feel free to join our Telegram. Here is the attached with a link of our Telegram. Okay, so I think it's a wrap for our webinar. Okay, so thank you so much for joining us, and during this period I hope you guys really stay safe and stay home. Okay, thank you so much.